Hello, this is Max. My research topic is building visual consistency lessons from a Souls-like game. So let's get started. For game development, many small groups have limited resources, especially in art. It is really hard for them to ensure a constant visual. Also, for our game, we want to create a Souls-like game. Therefore, besides to build a constant visual, it is also hard for us to make the game feel like a Souls-like game. So first, what is visual consistency? Visual consistency can mean the uniformity and coherence of visual elements across games, such as characters, environments, animations, UI, and other stuff. Besides that, it also can mean the alignment of time and history. For example, you will not expect a machine gun appear in the medieval period, right? There is a lot of research done for visual consistency. For example, Aladdin provides a guide for small teams suggesting the creation of an art Bible and the importance of an art director in the game process. There are also two immersion models, SCI and HCI models. Both shows the visual consistency has a deep connection with game immersion. Besides that, visual consistency also have a lot of advantages. It helps strengthen the game identity, increase assets quality, and also improves development and collaboration efficiency. So now we understand the importance of visual consistency. I will talk about how our team built visual consistency through development, techniques, and management. For development, we spent 2 to 3 weeks researching and developing the art Bible in the beginning of the first semester for artists to follow and understand. We were also able to have iterations on prototypes so that artists can test assets anytime in the game. For techniques, I built a master model for all characters to fully utilize the animation packages we bought and increase character creation speed. This also helped with the character proportion and the outfits designs. We also used a combination of smart materials and a painterly filter to have a fast texture production, while also to have a consistent painterly art style. For management, we used contracts to manage external members. The left chart shows the steps for me to assign unique assets, while the right side chart is the steps for art review and for external members. So as a result, the art development was fine. Below is our art timeline through 2 semesters. But for prototype, it definitely helped a lot with asset testing. We were able to test models, textures, animations, and VFX. But the art Bible was not really useful because the heavy use of online assets. The technique methods we use really help the game to blend all assets together. But there are management issues. Since most of external members were not in the stake of the project, many external members did not fully follow the design pipelines, and the assets they create did not meet the requirements. So all in all, the consistency of our game visuals are not really polished enough, but we were able to create a good quality of visual consistency considering the scope and the limitations of our 1-year student project. First, parallel development allowed us to identify potential problems in our art implementations and fix them as soon as possible. Second, although using pre-made assets decreased visual consistency, it allowed us to finish the project on time. Third, implementing a painterly filter significantly improved our visual consistency and saved us time on texture creation. So in conclusion, visual consistency is essential to the success of the video game. There are several practical strategies that we used that is helpful for small teams to minimize visual inconsistency. First is, while creating our Bible may be not necessary, creating a lightweight visual guideline can be highly effective. Second, establishing a clear art production pipeline and starting visual development early allows the team to identify challenges and make necessary adjustments over time. Third, creating a working prototype early in the development can significantly boost a team's ability to manage visual consistency. Fourth, student teams often rely on online assets due to a lack of time and artists. These assets typically vary in textures, quality, resolution, and art style. Implementing a post-process volume or filter, such as penciling effect, can help unify the look of overall assets. So for future work, there are still areas that could be improved to increase our game visual consistency, such as the composition of environmental assets, character texture adjustments. In addition, there are more possible methods for small groups, but we have not tried. Exploring more solutions to ensure visual consistency for small projects should be considered and continued. And here is my reference page. Thank you.